The hope which lies ahead is then explained by Paul with the words, of which you heard before in the word of truth of the gospel. His words, the truth of the gospel, are in the emphatic position. Okay, if I could read it so that you'd understand, of which you heard before in the word of truth of the gospel. He's emphatically saying that, in other words. As Charles Ellicott notes, it refers to the gospel, not chiefly as a message of graciousness and mercy, but rather as a revelation of eternal truths, itself changeless as the truth it reveals. That's Charles Ellicott. The gospel was and is God's plan for the salvation of man. In receiving the gospel, we are granted a heavenly hope, a return to Eden and God's paradise, which was lost so long ago. But with our return, we will have something more than Adam had. Here it is. This is what I was just talking about. We will have the understanding that God has done everything needed to grant us access and to keep us in his presence for all eternity. We are not under law. We're not being imputed sin. Therefore, we are guaranteed to go to heaven, and when we get there, he will have it in us in a state, as it says, and to keep us in his presence for all eternity. We will be